right, and welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure with our Haven's Heroes, we're known as with the new name of the Nacho Cult. Haven's Heroes, Nacho Cult. It kind of works, whichever way you want to call them. But before we jump into that and pick up where we left off, I do want to go over our weekly schedule, as it has changed since the last Saturday game that we played. As now our Monday campaign has changed to the Princes of the Apocalypse. They started their campaign last Monday with our Session 1. Join us for that as our players, as well as myself, go through that for the very first time. Then, of course, we have our Friday Eberron Oracle of War campaign. And then right back here for our Saturday StrixSeven College of Chaos. Alright. So, when we left off, our adventuring party here, the Haven's Heroes, had... Oh, okay. Yep. You know, I had to get the treats out, and I had to actually do a, you touch the treats, therefore you must give us treats time. A few minutes ago. So, here's some more treats, guys. Alright, so Uncle Ragnarok coming in for the bribe the dice to not be as difficult on the players as they were last night. I think.
9 crits.
Yes, it was. It was awesome. Alright. So, with that, our adventuring party, the Haven's Heroes, having been on their summer vacation between year 3 and 4, came back to find that there were some changes within the campus here, and the teachers had gone ahead and contacted our Haven's Heroes and asked for their assistance with the fact that one of their previous students had, well, caused some trouble already on campus, but it seems that he was in the process of doing some kind of ritual or something that he has figured out a way to make it so that the teachers could not in fact fight him, and in the process means that the only ones that were able to fight him are the students. So having that to be a thing, our adventuring party here managed to go out and over to the, the detention bogs. Then, following that clue, ended up in what was called the Badlands, where they found an underground cave and made friends after surrounding her with 16 giant rats, thanks to our fantastic druid Sky, and made a new friend in a blood mage that was working for this figure known as M, otherwise known as Murgrax, who apparently had been a student of necromancy here on campus, gotten in trouble, ended up leaving, and thought to be dead when StrixSeven struck him from the history of the school. After bringing this person back to the dorm with them, she's kind of able to heal up a little bit, so she's not quite as hurt as she was.
She's now rocking sweatpants.
She is rocking sweatpants. It's true. But she, and eating all of the nachos, because that was the selling point of her coming back with you, was this thing known as nachos.
Beanbag chairs, nachos, and sweatpants.
I mean, it is a style.
Endless nachos, even.
I mean, right? And brownies. Don't forget brownies. But it is with that we return to campus, and we pick up where we left off with the the impendingness of this creature and the fact that you learned, thanks to your new friend here, that he is making or is holding a ritual somewhere not too far from the campus, and that he is conducting this ritual. He's conducting it, and when it is, you know that it will be completed not too long from now. Yeah, you are able to make some final preparations in hopes of potentially aiding yourself in fighting this creature and taking him down. And just as a reminder, this is the frog creature that is this this gentleman that is doing all of this. You had learned that he is a he is a bullywug. Yes, he is. You did also learn that it was a life-draining ritual that he is conducting, as he is Mr. Necromancy himself. But that he got in trouble with campus because he was taking that necromantic magic too far. So what do you guys want to do? What do you do to prepare? What do you do now that you are back on campus?
Probably check in with the people who gave us the mission.
Okay.
I kind of wonder if we need to tell the professors, but I also don't know if we can trust all the professors, right?
Yeah.
You do know you have a week to stop this ritual. It will be done in a week. So this is that time, that week, right now, depending on how long you take to prepare, as well as what preparations you need to do. And that he is in an area known as Cara Dune, which is not too far from campus.
Would be.
Ah, there it is. I was waiting for that, Tor.
And wasted the roll too. 11 and 12.
All right. So, do you go talk to the teachers? What do you do?
We good to tell professors, but I share a sentiment that not all may be trustworthy.
Okay.
Is there any? I'm trying to go through my notes. Was there any professors that we felt we could trust? I know.
Well.
I trust that one that kept disappearing.
Yeah, that one turned bad.
Yeah, I don't know about any of them, really.
Kind of feel like they're just here for the, paycheck. Like they're not really looking to the school, huh?
Well, true, but is spell cast to keep them from going after full work.
Oh.
I think this
I
one
think
we
about
have learned. So may not be as much as not trying to help, more so that can't do much to stop him directly. So must outsource problem.
And we could ask for stuff to fight him with that we then give back. Or like advice or, access to materials we wouldn't normally get. I don't know. I don't know what the limits of the curse or whatever is that prevents them from, being helpful or useful or whatever. We have a week. I could make some shit. But I need materials.
he is necromancer. So I would assume would have how you say minions,
Oh yeah,
summon creatures and
there's
such.
gonna be lots of undead. And yeah, necromancer, undead, wizard, right? So probably some other horrific abominations because wizards don't have, you know, restraint or
Rosie and Felfis are just gonna look at
self-preservation.
you with that comment.
And I'm just gonna look at him and go, I've met you. You have no sense of self-preservation.
I do too. It just doesn't come out until after I've been knocked down a couple pegs.
Yeah, it's called fuck around and find out, and when you find out, it's usually pretty not good. My guy.
She's not wrong.
I got some new spells to try and help with this. Like, you can put him in a bubble for a minute, and he can't do anything.
Can we do anything to him in it?
I think just move him around.
Okay.
You can play Whack-a-Bubble. But no, it doesn't hurt him inside the bubble, unfortunately.
Ultraluke's resilience.
Yeah.
Rosie will turn to you, Eivor, and she's got this this ring in her hand, and she says, I got this ring, and I enchanted it for you, because I know that there's some spells that you have gotten access to by going to classes and stuff, but you can't cast them. This allows you to do that. And she hands you a ring that that has, in essence, the spell slots available for you to be able to cast. Let's see here.
Some of the class rewards.
It's the class reward specific spells of 4th level or higher that you have received.
Cool.
Yep. Because you are a half caster and you can't technically do those.
Yep.
Is downside to have caster.
It is downside to half caster. Yep. But this, and it will give you, it is, in essence, 2 spell slots, 1 for each level. And you can use them to cast your lower stuff if you want.
That's probably what I'm gonna do because most of my 5th level is legend lore, and the
Yep.
4 4th levels I have, only one of them is damage dealing and requires materials I don't want to use.
Yep. But yeah.
It's gross and counter to my character. So.
Yep. So that is a ring with a 4th and 5th level spell slot.
Nice. Thank you.
Yep. All right. So, with that, is there anything else you guys would like? What would you like to do with this week?
If we are preparing to fight necromancer, I guess would items be up for borrowing?
Potentially. Depends on what you're looking for.
What if I was looking for a magic tome?
No. Because
But
magic tomes are a one and done for 100 years, usually.
Yeah, but it's perfect. Half of professors live that long. They would be here in 100 years to use it again.
Nope.
I think we got a chalice to be able to do hero feast.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got one of those.
You did get one of those, I believe.
This potion of like cloud giant strength, is anybody like a strength based swinger, Eivor or Aurora? I don't know which one of it.
strong like Dragonborn, not like Cloud Giant.
Okay.
Good fit to goat would be muscular goat.
Goat is a construct.
Yeah.
Those
But
potions
a,
don't work
a
on
goat,
him.
the Cloud Giant strength goat would be awesome.
It would be awesome until you needed to wrangle the goat, and then it would not be so awesome.
The
I
goat
have
always obeys me because it's not sentient,
Right.
really.
That's why the potion wouldn't work on him.
Yeah.
you could get a spell scroll of awakening and make goat sentient.
No.
That was totally a how about no.
I will try to find then a magic potion.
Okay. What potion are you looking for?
A potion of heroism.
Okay.
We have one of those already from the teachers.
You can
There's a lot
get
more
another
than one of us, so.
Oh, perfect. Then I would like to ask teacher for potion of heroism.
Okay. They actually, what they will do is they will give you the ingredients for potion of heroism, and then they will teach you how to make potion of heroism.
Even better
Mm-hmm.
than just giving it to us.
Mm-hmm. Because then you can make your own. But they only give you the ingredients to make one.
That's fair.
How many simulacrum are you gonna make here, Telvin?
Well, other Telvin left and then came back, and now there are 4 Telvin.
Oh, good lord.
It's good for cooking.
He made his own sous chefs.
If I had enough gold, I'd be having a whole bunch of awakened plants running around this place too, helping out.
So,
Scratching the dimes for that though.
is better for Aurora than
Uh-huh.
group study activities.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Uh-huh. That's what you call it, huh?
So Telvin's will get to work in kitchen because he had idea for drink is simple but effective of taking same ingredients used to make punch with special potato water and adding fruit but blending with ice like smoothie.
Okay.
So Telvin's will work on preparing large platter of smoothie-based potato water beverages.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because I'm curious, how are you blending these ingredients?
Let's see. What time of year is it?
I don't know. I'm just wondering what magic you're using to make blended drinks.
Let's see here. Let me look at the spell list. Let's see. Telvin 1. You call him Telvin Prime because he is original Telvin. Let's see here.
I was just wondering if you already had a plan for that answer.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But he is strong like Dragonborn. So
I'm
he
sure
is
Eivor
easily...
can come up with something to make you a blender.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. But now that I have this ring, Susan,
Uh-huh.
I can cast divination.
You can.
And I can ask Moradin, the god of the forge, if there's anything specific that I should make to deal with this guy. Get out, go to, acquire some incense and offer up some gold, literally as a sacrifice, smelt it, and ask him, hey, is there anything specific that I could make that will help us
He will tell you anything
bring
that
him down?
will protect you from necromantic powers.
For a second, I thought
Okay,
she was going
like
to ask more.
I mean, he's a necromancer, I figured. Not very.
What?
Okay,
What was
Morgan.
that, Telvin?
I thought for a second she was going to ask Morden for blender to make daiquiris.
I thought about it too, and I was gonna be like, okay, Sure, let's ask the god of the forge how to make a blender. I'm okay with this.
No, I just want to know if there's any like specific thing I should make that would make it easier to defeat him.
Alvin, if we go into the fundamental room and take the ingredients and stand back and just keep doing shatter, I think it'll mix.
That will work.
Loud.
He will also tell you that this guy is truly evil. So, yeah, mainly it's dealing with something that would help to fight necromantic magic. It's the biggest answer that you could have right there.
Good.
So
Try
we
to.
should stock up on holy water.
I mean,
You could try to find. Although we cannot cast 6-level spells normally, you could ask for a spell scroll of Sunbeam. I'm sure we will check to use it, but Sunbeam would be very good against undead.
I mean, I could make armor of resistance. I'm an artificer. I can make magical items. Typically, common or uncommon takes quarter of the normal time and half the gold. It would cost a lot of. I don't actually know if I have the money to make it. I'd probably have time to make one armor of necrotic resistance for somebody. Maybe.
That's the question. As to who?
Does anybody here really wear armor?
No.
You?
Board shorts.
You
Somebody
and
board shorts.
Kazoo and
Zan?
Xanth.
Probably Zan, yeah.
Chance could.
I think Chance might have leather.
I have leather armor.
Yeah.
We also got a cloak of elven kind for whoever wants that.
Yeah, so it's Zan, Chance, Sora, and Kazoo that wear armor. Telvin, are you wearing armor?
No, I am sorcerer.
I wasn't sure.
Although, would Aurora wear armor? Because she is bard or warlock or bardlock, one of two.
Let's see. She is.
I thought she was druid.
No,
Or
she's a warlock. I rebuilt her. She's a warlock. She has leather armor on.
Would us doing things to
Okay, never mind. According to the Dungeon Master's Guide, it takes 10 work weeks to make a rare quality magic item.
Yep.
Never
I
mind.
thought you could have that.
Not at my level. Common or uncommon. I could make it quarter. We have 1 week, and having it would make it 5.
came back in 5-week school would be in ruins.
Yeah.
Yep.
would us preparing for stuff against undead, and this is Tor, I'm not saying, is that gonna hurt Aurora?
Aurora is not technically undead.
She is half.
She is not technically undead.
In this edition, Telvin would say out of character, Dampier don't typically suffer effects from holy stuff any differently than normal things would.
Okay, good.
If older edition, then yes, but also would heal from necrotic magic.
Right. Yeah.
I just didn't want us to get all ready and planned and everything, and then we do the thing, and all of a sudden Aurora's dead on the ground.
Nope. She does not. Yeah, she doesn't suffer any more than you guys would. Yep.
Cool.
Okay. So, is there anything else anybody else is looking for, or what? I mean, this is that time period you get the chance to ask for stuff. You are saving the school at the moment.
Quick question.
Uh-huh.
Our character, does everyone members we still have that favor, like?
Oh, yes, you do. You have a favor from the Feywild, from the Queen of the Sealy Court. Yep. You do, in fact.
I can't think of anything, but if you guys had an idea, let us know now.
I would ask for a slightly more powerful vial.
Basically, you want a new focus, a better focus?
Well, it's a +1 now, but so I would ask for +2.
+2. Okay, that's one option.
We have a favor from the Queen of the Court.
Queen of the Sealy Court, yep.
So,
Um,
I mean, if we're gonna call in a favor from her, it should probably be on something big. You know, go big or go home.
+3.
Oh, we could get a big bowl of nachos.
Yes, a big bowl of nachos.
we could ask for her, depending on if she can mess with it that much, to weaken his powers potentially, or weaken his hold on the professors, or just stretch time so that way we have more than a week to prepare.
Oh, just give us more time to prep. Yeah, to make things, and yeah, that's a good one that we couldn't do.
You guys, you say the series codes a long time was different, remember?
It can.
An hour in there, maybe, what, 2 days at most? But it's random, so it's random.
there.
Maybe, but wouldn't the Queen of the... How much control over it does the court have?
You have no idea.
The court really have control over time outside of that plane?
You have
I don't... That's a good...
no idea.
I have no idea. I mean, in character and out.
I wouldn't think so.
No, it's a manifestation of the Feywild in general. It's not necessarily something that the court has control over.
Okay.
Like, they can mess with it, but it's not, they don't control it.
Okay.
Or they can mess with your interpretation of it, is what I think it amounts to.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You're good. He's just over there, Sky's just over there growing plants, it's fine.
You're used to it by now, right?
Exactly.
Probably went to the garden and started making new plants.
Check to see if the plants, if there's anything that will help.
Right. Sure, all our spices and stuff are up to snuff for the kitchen staff.
Right. The staff of Telvins. Yes.
Hey, Susan,
Uh-huh.
is it possible? I'm not saying this out loud. This is just out of character still. Can I think? Is it possible? Can we ask the Queen, to make us immune to all sorts of necrotic damage for a certain time? Is that even possible?
I mean, You can certainly ask.
Yeah, that's good.
That is a good one. You can certainly ask.
I can ask, but I don't want it to be something and be useless. I mean, it's nice. Immunity for a certain time, that's nice, but would it work in a way?
You really don't have any idea. But that's something that I mean, it's a good idea.
Like I said, you guys just let me know if we're going to do it. We don't have to use the favor. It's just awesome. I just want to put out.
If best time to use favor is getting ready to fight animal boss.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You already let me get 3 new spells to try and deal with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get any more, right?
You do not.
Okay, just making sure.
You do not. No.
Does Rosie?
No.
Show the shot.
Mm-hmm. Nice try, though. Nice try. So, is there anything else anybody else wants to do to prepare?
Should do all of our homework for us while we're gone.
There is no more homework.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. When did that happen? I've been studying for a while now.
You are no longer required to take any classes.
We got excused from classes.
Uh-huh.
Hey, no way, man.
Yep.
Did I miss that?
Yep.
Too many brownies. Was
I can try and find if I know they supposedly deleted all trace of this guy, but I would like to see if maybe there's something somewhere or somebody remembers. Because, like Selvin said, teachers live a really long time.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. If you can find a teacher or information about this guy. Okay. So you go and you do find within the Witherbloom teachers some teachers that do remember him. Not a whole lot of information about him, mind you, but they do remember him. And the general consensus is that this guy was a problem. He took necromantic magic way too far, and it proceeded to hurt other students on campus. And they remember him getting kicked out of school because of it, and that he was trying experiments that were dangerous and that no student should have ever tried on campus. And they had heard rumor that he was dead.
Did our new doormate have more information on him? She worked under him.
She did work under him. I mean, from what she's already given you, she was fascinated with his magic and stuff. She was fascinated in the magic of the blood mages, and she was trying to learn from him to better her craft. And so she will tell you that he does deal in blood magic.
Does she know of any way we can counter, like, when she boiled our blood? Is there a way to not be susceptible to that?
She tells you it's necromantic magic. You just have to be, you know, away from wherever point he chooses. Unfortunately, he's more powerful than she is, and her reach is 150 feet, where she can choose a point within range. And it's a 20-foot radius sphere from that. So, in other words, don't stand together.
Kind of like people are like protecting it. Are there any like obstacles to them?
No, not necessarily. If you, if you can blind him, he's not going to be able to see you. But if he's not blinded, he knows where people are. Even if you're within total cover, he's going to know where you are within within the place where he's been practicing his ritual.
So it's a lair.
Yes. I'm sure by now he's turned it into that.
That's helpful. I can or one of my little like bug clouds will help I get blind.
And if he's, the more time you give him, the more time he has to prepare, the more, lair things he's going to be able to do, I'm sure. But I do know that his magic corrupts the area. So magic changes how it works a little bit.
Saying we should probably get moving pretty quickly, huh?
It kind of, his magic, it kind of wreaks havoc on like not sure how to put this, the balance or the equilibrium of life and death. Like it kind of changes things a little bit. The thing is that this ritual that he's doing, it's taken him 200 years of preparation to do this. So he is, I'm sure, not taking any chances when it comes to preparation. So I don't know what he has prepared there. I haven't been there before. But I know what he had at the place where you found me, and that was nothing, I'm sure, to what he has at the place where the ritual actually needs to be held.
Do you know if there's any way we could like alter or stop the ritual midway? Like, is there anything that
stopping him, as far as I know? I honestly don't know exactly what the stopping the ritual is going to consist of. I don't really know what the ritual itself entails. He was very, very secretive as to the exact extent of how the ritual worked. I know that there was some things that he needed, but other than that, yeah. I do know that he needed a place that used plenty of natural surfaces such as earth and clay, and and the like, but you know, I don't know. I mean, if I were him, I would make sure that whatever location I made my lair would be one that would be safe from those trying to stop me. I mean, that only makes sense, especially after having taken so long to do this. But that's just, well, that's just me. I really don't. I don't know what he will do. He is quite a, well, he's quite a smart man. Maybe not the most wise, but he definitely is quite smart.
If we changed the terrain out from under him, if we got rid of the mud and stuff, would that be helpful to slowing him down?
I honestly, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know exactly what the Carindune looks like. I haven't ever been there. Falfis, give me a history check with advantage, please. Okay. So the ruins of Carindune is one of the archaeological expeditions of Lorehold College. And you know that it is far from safe or well explored. Most of the fortress itself has fallen to ruin. But potent magic and sturdy construction have left enough stone standing to make it defensible. So, you, with Lorehold College, you have been there. Not enough to really explore a lot of it, but you know that that is a archaeological location that they use.
Can anybody cast Earthquake?
I cannot.
I think so.
Eivor could have goat run around.
Be an earthquake, yeah. It's true.
Try.
He between him and Kazoo, they can be their own earthquake, yeah.
I mean, I can make the earth tremble a little bit, but it isn't going to change it, right? Like, it makes it more difficult to walk through. Like an erupting earth, you know, just like bring a giant fissure out and stuff.
Okay. Alright. I mean, there is always shatter. But no.
I would like to do some research on polywogs and see
Okay.
what I can find out if they have any like natural weaknesses.
Okay.
And I would also like to find out from anybody. I want to know, and you're gonna be proud of me. Does he have like a trigger word? Like if somebody calls him chicken, does he go nuts on him?
Okay.
I think maybe if we just call him a punk ass bitch to his face, we'll be fine.
I mean, that has
yeah,
worked
make it
well for you
extra.
so far. Yeah. Okay. Give me an investigation check for that looking up of things about bullywogs.
Oh, I was gonna offer to help, but I don't think you need it.
I don't think Falfis really needs the help. Yeah.
I'm good at certain things.
I mean, they have skills. Yes, they have certain skills.
You have skills, but you also have to roll well on the die.
It's true.
That's the real trick.
It is the real trick. Okay, so
Yeah, it sucked to miss 9 nat 20s last night,
I
4
know.
on the wizard.
Yep. All right. So bullywugs are traditionally nasty, brutish, and wet. They are frog-headed amphimorphic humanoids. Tend to be bipedal. They have different, variations of green, gray, or molted yellow skin. They tend to, as a race, wield crude armor and simple weapons. But some are more intelligent and are able to wield magic. They have their own language that allows them to communicate over larger areas, like by croaking like frogs. Other things that you have learned, they can breathe air and water. They can speak to frogs and toads. While in swampy terrain, they can use that as camouflage. They do have a long jump that is about 20 feet and a high jump that's about 10, with or without a starting run. Yeah, let's see. What else do you learn? Let's see. Traditionally, they are not held with the highest esteem. They tend to, the ones with the most intellect tend to end up running their kind, in which they usually will change to robes instead of leather. And they may or may not have the accompaniment of a giant toad as a mount. But yeah,
Are they like especially weak against fire damage or just
doesn't say that there are any specific racial immunities or resistances or anything or vulnerabilities. Nope.
Know if this place where he's casting this ritual, is it like underground or is it above ground where I can see the sky?
It is a fortress that has both a ground level as well as a underground. It is
look at
a
Sky asking the important questions that we didn't for that one shot? For
uh-huh
we need to be able to see the sky to
cast sky things.
sunlight.
Yep. But so you do not know exactly where in the fortress he is being using this to cast his ritual, but you know from what those who have gone to Lorehold would tell you that this is an archaeological dig, so there is underground stuff as well. So the answer is maybe.
No, I get it. No, that helps actually.
Yes, I always love the questions where I can go, and the answer is, So,
As the Magic 8 Ball says. Unsure.
right.
Huggy.
The new friend of yours also will tell you the type of magic that that he deals with, and I believe she told you this before, was forbidden magic to StrixSeven. As Nar, their leader, was in consideration for elevation to the role of Oracle of StrixSeven, but the founder dragons passed him over in favor of another. And so he now uses them to gather spells and magical energy to steal magic from StrixSeven.
This isn't the same guy. This is...
No, this is their leader of them, and then the frog guy got in league with these people and stuff. Yeah. And yeah, so yep. She will also tell you that the mask that she wears does allow her to not be targeted by any divination magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors. And that M has one as well. Thus the reason he has not been able to be found via divination or scrying by the teachers. And why they thought he was dead. Because they could not find him.
I can think of a lot of good uses for a spell like that.
Right? Chance is going to be like, I need one of those. And actually, Chance is going to turn to Aurora and say, can we make one of those? I need one of those.
Not in a week.
No. Just like ever.
Maybe.
Okay. Done. Yes, give the rogue a mask. Give the arcane trickster rogue a mask that eliminates divination and scrying magic. This is a good idea.
I mean, it's a chance.
And
Totally
send them in first,
a great
and hey,
idea.
nobody can see them.
Right? Exactly. Oh, and by the way, they also get a double proficiency bonus to deception checks. At least this one does anyway. Yep. She says that this one's special though. This one, I don't know if his has any extra special powers, but mine is supposed to help me if I need to deceive anyone. Yes, this is the magic item that the rogue needs. Yes. Yeah, everybody's got their thing. This is the thing that Chance needs. Okay. So.
I think after like a nice good siesta, and let's go do this maybe.
Okay. Is there anything else that you are going to ask for? Do you want anything from, or do you want to use your favor from the Sealy Court?
May as well.
And if so, what do you have Sora ask for?
What the casting of aid?
Aid?
Da.
That will increase our life a lot longer.
Da.
Zan will
Or
tell
have
you
it-
that they can do that.
Maybe get a death ward on us, or make us harder to see, make us unable to be scried upon. Does she have those?
We can turn us invisible. Yeah, that's possible.
Says the important questions. What do you ask for from the Queen of the Sealy Court? This is truly the real mission of today's session.
Is there limit of something we can ask for? Like, is it basically wish spell, or what is it?
Basically, it is whatever you ask for, she will consider and potentially give you.
Yeah, why not make it easy then? Just wish for general resistance to necrotic damage.
I was gonna say, like, and it doesn't even have to be permanent. We just need it. I would like it to be permanent, but if that's too much, maybe a temporary resistance just to handle this guy.
Let's see, well, wish spell says you grant up to 10 creatures you can see immunity to spell or magic effect for 8 hours, or up to 10 creatures a resistance to damage type you choose.
That
So
one is permanent. Yep.
so even if it is temporary version of that would be fine.
Is that what everyone wants? Resistance to necrotic damage?
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool.
I,
Of all
I
like the
had an
cheerleading
idea.
contest I could like compete in now, man.
What was that,
I don't.
Fuffiz?
I don't know if it's metagamey or not. The idea I have, because I don't remember where I heard it from.
Okay. What do you got?
I wish he can't cast counterspell.
Oh, I don't remember where you heard that either, but yeah.
I mean, I don't know that that would necessarily be metagamey, because, I mean, we know the wish spell exists, and we know the counter spell exists.
You do.
So,
And we used it once before, I think so. Don't one of us have it?
Yeah, a couple of us, I think maybe.
Yeah, we know the spell count spell. We could say, can you prevent this person from casting that spell? Would that be the correct way to say it?
The question is that what you want, or do you want resistance, or do you want immunity, or what do you want?
Is it one gift for all
It
of
is
us?
one gift for all of you.
Oh, I thought it was.
You competed as a team, and you get one prize.
Let's see.
Resistance might be the way to go then.
yeah. I mean, if we could get permanent resistance to necrotic damage, that's... Because odds are good this guy is not going to be the only necromancer we ever face in our, some of us, very long lives.
Yeah, I think that one goes a lot farther away than just preventing one character from not doing something.
Plus immunity effect only lasts 8 hours, versus resistance, which lasts indefinitely.
Oh, really? Okay. So, resistance to necrotic damage. And that's to everyone, right?
To 10 creatures.
Nope. So
Got
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that means the goaty goat can get it too.
So
I think
She
the goat's
is nice.
already immune or resistant. I would have to... Let me double check.
okay.
And my
So
dogs.
I know, right? The dogs are there. So okay. So it'd be Rosie and Felfiz, Aurora and Telvin, Chance and Sky, Sora and Eivor. That is 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Zan is 9.
So it's either Kazoo or the goat.
The goat even be affected by necrotic damage? It's not a living creature.
I mean, it'll be
No, I'm
affected.
saying it's either
It's
the goat or Kazoo. That's what I'm saying.
The goat is not immune to or resistant to necromancy, but I can rebuild the goat if it gets destroyed. That's... I don't know how Kazoo works, so...
I believe, Susan, you said this Kazoo is a psychic.
Correct.
Yeah, I think if Kazoo goes down, that's it for Kazoo.
Well, technically Kazoo had to make death saves himself as well.
Yeah, the construct can be rebuilt, no problem. So, Kazoo.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So, Sora, is that what you asked for?
Yeah, I will. Well, I had to bring everyone into the Feywild and say, "Can you give us resistance to the necrotic damage?" That would be my plea.
Okay. All right. So on one of the days of this week, once you have made this decision, you take the group and you head to the Feywild. You head there and you get taken to the Sealy Court, to the chambers of the Queen of the Sealy Court. And as you are brought before her, you see that, Sora, as you walk up, she has this very big smile, and she says, "Welcome back, Haven's Heroes, welcome back. I see you have brought more of your party with you this time."
We are my queen, and we're away for our plea.
And what, pray tell, do you wish to ask for as your reward for being the champions of the Summer Court?
We're soon gonna face a necromancer.
Oh.
And we're hoping to have some resistance to the quiet damage of some kind.
Interesting. Interesting. Resistance to necrotic damage. And I assume that it is on the people that you have brought with you.
Yes, everyone here.
Okay. So be it. And you see that she stands and with the wave of her hand, she says, "As champions of the Summer Court, I bestow upon you resistance to necrotic damage for the rest of your life."
Ooh, cool.
So with that, you are all resistant to necrotic damage.
Then, as member of Haven Hero and visitor to plane from outside the plane, I will bestow upon her in as thanks one frozen margarita.
Okay. Did you get a super cool to-go cup that says Haven's Heroes on it?
Da.
Okay.
With dome lid and colorful straws.
I was gonna say, is it the curly straw, or is it a regular straw, or is it the straw with the little spoon on the end?
Is curly straw.
Perfect.
And he has made it into ritual spell to summon frozen margaritas.
Okay. Sure, why not?
Spells come in really handy at like 2 in the morning, man.
Right? True facts. Really, it's a ritual spell that really is just him telling one of the other Telvins to bring him one. Uh-huh.
She will get 3d10 temporary hit points for 1 hour, after which point she must succeed on con save to avoid 1 level of exhaustion.
I will send a message to my mom and dad to have spells prepared for the queen.
Mm-hmm. She's good. Don't worry. She's got a very high constitution.
I am assuming that Queen of Fey Court has obscenely high.
Obscenely high. Yes. Yes.
They have plus 15 to con.
I was gonna say it's like plus 12 or 13 at the very least. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So with that, you find yourselves back within the dorm room of Haven's Heroes, and nice roll. She is gonna go like fight everything right now because she's good. All right.
So close, so close.
Right, almost a true crit on that one. All right, so she sends you guys back to the dorm room. You are all now immune to, or sorry, resistant to necrotic damage. Sorry, resistant to necrotic damage. So yeah, anything else that you want to do? That was truly worth going to the Feywild.
The could ask Dragon to come help.
You could ask Dragon to come help.
The Gem Dragon.
You could. Probably not gonna, but you could.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
It's
I
true.
am persuasive.
You
We'll,
are.
we'll use one day to ask.
Okay. And you actually get a message back that they are in the process of dealing with some corrupted drones that have escaped from the other cog, and they're fighting them at the farm.
Well, that's fine, I suppose.
And you get the second part of the message is, it's that damn band. They're corrupted. And so it's not that the drones are destroying the thing. They are marching through the village and stuff, playing music, and it's very annoying. Yep. I gotta give you the equivalent to what I do to you in the dorm room. So, it works. All right. So then, with that, what we're going to do is, it is 7:19. We're going to take a very early break, and then if you think of anything else during the break, it gives you that chance. But otherwise, we will come back here, and you will venture towards the location. You have been told that this mysterious M is located. So we will be back in just a few minutes. are back. DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here getting ready to go out and try to stop the ritual that the big boss of this campaign has been working on for apparently over 200 years in the process of getting this ritual situated, and has now been working on it for just under a week since you found out about it. But you have had a very productive week in that you have managed to turn your 10 people that you have with you into resistant to necrotic damage. So that's pretty awesome. Alright. So, in this time period, as we get ready to head to this, the dunes, the ruins of Kadum, is there anything else that you guys happen to think of while we were on our break that you would wish to have situated going into this?
Let's see, I have potion of heroism, resistance to necrotic damage, no dragon.
No dragon.
No dragon.
Nope.
Um,
Dragon is
I
busy
will
dealing with a bunch of people that are band members. So no.
I will still ask them to upgrade Vile
Okay.
if possible.
Okay. They will tell you that no one has an upgraded one that they are not using at the moment. As it seems that that those are extremely hard to come by. The upgraded ones, I mean.
How is potion supply generally? Healing potion supply.
You can purchase healing potions.
I have two basic, one Dr. Dylan, and one basic one.
Okay.
I guess greater healing potion.
They have them, yes, and they will supply you each with one greater healing potion. Yep.
Each of us?
Each of you. Yep.
The garden's doing, man. Tell them the stuff they gave me is growing really good.
I guess I will purchase one in addition to the one they will give me.
Okay.
It's 250 gold, I believe.
It is, yes.
Ah.
And he will also purchase another treat time, I see. Yeah. I know. So many of the treat times. It's like they're worried about going into this final boss fight situation. Okay.
Yeah, that is everything I hid.
Okay. Anyone else? Anybody else
Pretty good, I think.
come up with anything else that you would like to bring into this? You need to purchase or anything like that? I am going to tell you one thing that we did learn on Roll20 outside of game. If you go all the way over to the cogwheel and you go to, instead of like the audio and video, but if you go to graphics, you can actually click on the hover and show token nameplate and bar overlay. That will make it so you don't see everybody's hit points and name all of the time. So it cleans up the map a little bit, so you don't see it unless you hover over it. So just putting that out there, it makes it easier. I meant to tell you that before. All right. Okay. What was that? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So, is there any other potions that need to be purchased? Any other things that need to be done?
Nope, not that I could think of.
I don't know.
Okay.
Good, I think.
Okay. All right. So, okay.
We shall venture out with party and army of Telvins.
And army of Telvins. Yep.
Okay, before you do that, I say, hey, Eivor, you got the thing I need?
Do you have the thing that Felfiz needs, Eivor?
What does Felfiz need?
The thing that you have been making for Felfiz. For
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was a yes, you do in fact have the thing.
I have the thing.
Okay.
Am going to get down on one knee in front of Rosie and tell her that there's no sense in putting it off anymore. Because I know I love you and want to spend the rest of my life with you, and I don't want to waste any of the time we might have. Because we might die. Probably won't.
Was not a bad proposal.
So, will you marry me?
Of course. That is the only thing I've ever wanted.
Aww.
And
little.
with that,
Look at that. I proposed and Kazoo got an extra attack.
Kazoo had
Could
already
have
gotten.
done that weeks ago.
All right. So with that, Felfiz gets down on one knee and proposes to Rosie, and they are officially engaged.
This calls for a celebration before death.
Before death, yes.
Throw a big announcement up in the sky out there. Congratulations.
Okay.
Everyone gets frozen margarita. I will make it a thing.
You will make it a thing? Okay. All right. So with that, you have a final party and, just have a good celebration before you head out to what could potentially be the death of the Haven's heroes. But hopefully not.
What's your favorite song to sing? Doom, 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 doom,
Doom,
doom.
doom. Yep, exactly. The Doom song. Alright. So, with all of that, you have a party, you and all of the Telvins. I mean, how many Telvins do you actually have? Jeez. Seems like there's
4.
always more. More Telvins. Do the Telvins come with you, or do they stay at the dorm?
Well, if it is easier for combat, I can roll initiative for all 4 Telvins.
Is this Unseen Servant, or what is this? Which spell is it?
It is a spell of glitching roll 20 that I then took advantage of to
Okay.
make more.
Okay, so no. Okay. I was gonna say, because they're pretty seen for being an Unseen Servant. So.
We are strong like dragonborns.
Okay. Alright. So, let's see here. Okay. Well, then, with that, with the two lovebirds officially engaged and the story of the future children at least somewhat cemented in the timeline. Somewhat, anyway.
Assuming neither one dies in this encounter.
Assuming that they survive to get to the end of this college experience, you all head after a very good night's sleep where you get a long rest and all of your spell slots that you used to do all of that celebrating and all of those levels of exhaustion that you had from celebrating. You take all of that away and you head out to the ruins of Khaldun. And that, my friends, is where we go. As you come to the bottom of the map down here. Alright. So, with that, you go on the pilgrimage that is this adventure. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see. Hold on. Alright. There we go. Alright. So, you head out here, and, did I open that thing? I did. Yes, there we go. Alright. So, first and foremost, these runes, as you learned from Felfiz, are, the runes of a fortress, and they have been used for a very long time as a archaeological dig and for expeditions of the Lorehold College. Alright, so as you step into this area, you see that the actual fortress walls, and it's where the black space is, looks as if a blast of energy blew the top 2/3 of the fortress walls away. They're roughly about 10 feet high or so, and, thick, about 2 feet or so thick in certain spaces. There are no other light sources here other than the natural sunlight or moonlight, unless you bring it yourself. The trees here are gnarled and have discolored leaves. And as you step onto this location, you see the first things of note that seem to attract your attention, other than, of course, the crumbling walls of the fortress, is that there is a watchtower over here. This watchtower seems to be the only one that is left standing. You can see, like, in other spots that there is what remains of watchtowers. However, this one seems to be the only one currently standing. It is definitely battered, but it does stand, and it is about 20 feet up to the top of this watchtower. It does have a ladder you can visibly see. Another thing that kind of gives you or catches your attention right off is the pile of wreckage to your left here on the path. It looks to be the remains of 2 siege towers that lay flattened near this pathway. Scorch marks of a battle can be seen on the wood and steel even after what looks to be hundreds of years since this battle that this took place on. Okay. Yeah. Or sorry, this one's a supply train. This one is a siege towers. This is a pulverized supply train. So this is a supply train, so you see like wagon wheels and whatnot heaped along the trail. Up farther near the moat itself is the siege towers. There is a ton of wreckage just in multiple locations here. This one looks to be the remains of a trebuchet or catapult of some sort. But yeah, in all, you see what looks to be the remains of some sort of battle.
It was a battle that happened recently, or
No,
really
this
long
all
ago?
looks to be hundreds of years old. Like, you see, like, grass and stuff has grown around these mounds of stuff.
Anybody on the lookout?
Give me a perception check.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking.
I would do so as well.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
Honestly, not bad.
Not super terrible.
That's really good.
Damn.
I'd say as a group, that was pretty dang good.
Yeah. All right. Felf is coming in with the natural 20. All right.
Even Delvin will good.
Okay. So you don't see any movement out here other than like the occasional birds in the trees. You don't see any movement whatsoever. It's almost like an eerie quiet.
I mean,
We keep
this guy's
following the path.
You can.
Before we move, ahead of time, Sam will cast some spells before we go.
Okay. What is Zan gonna cast?
First is aid
Okay.
at. Yeah, you know what? Let's go big. Let's do third level. So 10 to Sora, Rosie, and Aurora.
Okay.
Call.
You may pick different than Aurora only because she has regeneration and does not.
No, that's just add more to it. Just so it'll be 68 instead of 58.
Then she will cast at. Well, it is not get upcast, but she will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
It's part of once a day ability.
Cool. And the last spell I want to cast, Susan, is this spell on Felfiz and Rosie.
Okay, so you're death warding Felfiz and Rosie. It's like you want them to survive or something. Golly.
Their honeymoon present.
You.
Right? Alright, so...
Let's not make your first day engaged to be the death till you part day, right?
Right. Right. Alright.
That's it for me, Susan.
Alright, so...
right. Who's all getting aid?
Aid was who?
Rosie, Aurora, and Sora.
Okay. Alright. And then Pass Without a Trace is going to everybody. So
So
I
it's
need...
10 points, right?
Yes.
Yeah, at the third level, so that's 10.
Gotcha. So she has 76.
Okay. Alright, so I need everybody to please roll me a stealth check.
With a plus 10.
Good, that's 15. That's it.
Right? Yeah. Good thing you have that plus 10.
22 for Delvin. And
Oh, 16 for Kazoo.
Okay.
technically have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I'm wearing mithril armor, so with my boots, it's advantage, not a flat roll.
Right.
Ooh, 15.
Oh, okay.
So it
Okay.
should be
The
20,
20,
not the 6, because it's not reading that I have mithril.
Right. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, oh, that would have been, yeah.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means your bottom roll is going to be Sora with a 16. And
that'd be
Aurora
Aurora.
with a 5. Okay. Or with a 15. So,
15, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna cast the telekinetic bond,
Okay.
and then I don't know.
Okay. All right. So keep in mind, Pass Without a Trace does give you that bonus, but you do have to remain within 30 feet of Aurora for this Pass Without a Trace. So within that area.
Just be like fluttering, flying from one tree or bush or whatever, to try and somewhat still hidden.
All right.
He's an owl in board shorts.
He
He's
is
not.
an owl in board shorts. It's true. All right.
But I'm pretty quiet.
Those shorts are loud.
They are. All right.
I believe that's everyone,
Thank you.
Susan.
Yep, that is everybody. Thank you. All right. So, with that, where are you guys going to go? You do see, oh, by the way, you do see that there is a moat, and you would know this, Felfiz, around the fortress. And there is a broken bridge on this moat. So, there you go. These are the information you have. What are you going to do?
Go home.
Okay. Good talk.
Can you see or hear anything like magical going on around or inside the?
You do not see anything moving other than birds around, and even that is very, very little.
The weather's not changing or anything.
Nope.
Like that.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Well, may as well move ahead then.
Okay.
So up the path.
Okay. So as you move forward up the path.
Quietly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you feel pretty confident in your group stealth check here. As you kind of look around, and Felfiz is nowhere to be found. As for those of you who actually know, you would see that Felfiz is right behind Zan. Nowhere to be found. Can't see Felfiz. Totally disappeared.
I mean, Zan's so tall.
I know. Oh, we forgot to put the goat up there. I assume you have your goat.
Oh, I need to roll for the goat.
You do need to roll for the goat.
I mean, I did get a 30 on mine with the
You did.
It's a flat roll.
Mm-hmm.
If it wants to. There we go.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Not bad. All
Yeah.
right. So you guys move up as a group up the path here, staying within that 30-foot range of Aurora, so that you do remain somewhat hidden and quiet, as it were. Okay. As you kind of get closer to this wreckage that is here, you get a better look at it, and it looks like this supply train, it is overgrown. It is wagons that the wheels are broken, the boxes are broken. It looks as if somebody had brought supplies over here and they have just been ravished. You see parts of what looks to be weapons and stuff, but they're broken. They're nothing that really seems to be usable by any means.
Okay.
But you guys continue to move up and continue to go along this path, venturing north, as it were, along this pathway. And you you move along, making sure that you are always within the area of Aurora here, as you do, as you do. And as you get closer to the bridge, you get a better idea of what is kind of over here. And it does look as if there's some catapults or wreckage, this twisted wreckage of siege weapons that just litters the ground around here. Ballistas, catapults, even a trebuchet seems to lie together in a tangled mess. It is a mess of wood and metal. It looks as if it has been used. They tried, but now it is a really big mess at this point.
Eivor, you think you could fix any of these?
I mean, it's just rotten wood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And rusted metal.
Yep.
I could maybe use the wood to start a forge up. But I mean, it's rotten wood, it won't burn well. Or it'll burn too well. It won't be good for maintaining a steady temperature.
Oh. Can we use it to help cross is this bridge
it
sit
is
out in the middle?
Rotten. It is, yeah. And actually, as you kind of get a better look at the bridge itself, you see that it is a mess. And I mean, you guys rolled pretty good perception rolls. As you step to where you are there, Sky, you're not stepping, but you come into that closeness. Hundreds of voices seem to wail in rage and frustration, coming up from the moat. Just the voices coming from the moat. As this what looked to be at first water now looks to be more consistency of a slime, seems to surround the crumbling ruins. The shattered bridge seems to droop over the sludge, and it has a 10-foot wide hole smashed right through its center.
To fix this bridge to get across unless there's another way.
We could jump.
I can fly across, but that doesn't help anybody else too much.
It's not super big gap. Is it?
10 foot.
Susan?
Uh-huh.
How big is the gap
10 feet.
again? 10 feet?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Could you fly closer to the bottom of the place
Uh-huh.
and just grow to use
Okay.
and try to fill the hole?
Slime.
Okay.
Touch the slime, Kazoo.
As he does,
Here it comes.
a 40-foot high, 1-inch thick dome of opaque necrotic energy erupts from the middle of the moat to enclose the ruined fortress in its entirety.
Oh, wow. Is it only covering the island portion, or is the dome start outside the moat?
It starts, it's from the middle of the moat to enclose the whole fortress. This wall of withering darkness climbs 40 feet in the air, forming an opaque dome around the ruins. Much like the black darkness that is on your map, this opaque dome goes over the fortress. Now, Kazoo needs to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Can the rest of us hear the voices?
You can. Oh, I wish it was the other way around. Oh, all right. That's a good roll, though. Yes, you all hear the voices. Okay. Who are you casting it on?
Rosie and Felthus, as soon as she heard the creepy voices.
Okay. All right. So Kazoo has the choice here. Is Kazoo inside the bubble or outside the bubble?
So, is he inside the bubble of the quantum energy or outside?
Uh-huh. Oh, that was a good roll.
I mean, he probably didn't see it coming, and he was trying to fill up the hole of the bridge so everyone could get across. So,
So does he go like as he grew, as I will say, he goes from medium to large. When the bubble hits, is he inside the bubble? Does he go this way or does he go this way? Where is he? Which way does he go?
well, I guess
If you want to roll for it, you can roll for it.
inside, even outside.
Okay.
I'll roll D20.
Okay. Outside it is. All right. He moves outside, but he does take 15 points of damage. And there is this opaque wall around this fortress.
Solid or gas? I'm assuming it's solid, but
Well, I mean, it looks to be about an inch thick. It's necrotic energy. Don't really know if it's solid or not. Looks solid.
because you know since he got hit with it.
Could I do like an Arcana check?
Sure.
Arcana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it looks as if this dome is kind of a extremely large version of perhaps like Liam's tiny hut or something like that, where it is that opaque dome. And if it is like something like that, your odds are not real great that this is penetrable without some form of magic.
Alright, does it look like there's some kind of like anchor point for it? Or is it just like a solid wall?
It looks as if it was a trigger point of whoever was the first one over that area.
Do I get the sense that it's just going to stay up or that it will eventually go down?
Nope, it'll stay up.
Dispel magic.
Okay. Do you need to know where the anchor point of this, or where the thing is in order to dispel it?
No.
Okay.
It's just a magical
It's
effect within range.
That's true.
So as long as she hits the edges of it.
Yeah. Move closer.
Okay. We will say, just for the purposes of showing you this, we will say it is that black oval that's there now.
Oh, that's it? I thought it was a whole. Oh, never mind.
You zoomed out, huh? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So with that Arcana check also, before you...
Yeah, I rolled real bad.
I mean, Yeah.
I rolled a 5. Just because I get a plus 12 does not make that 5 good.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah. So, it is possible. I will say before you cast this spell, though, I will even with that 17. It's good enough for you to know that you probably could make a temporary hole in the dome by dealing a certain type of damage to it, or even
Presumably radiant.
trying to manipulate the harmonics of it may make it susceptible to other damage types.
How would I go about doing that?
I was thinking maybe a gust of wind would blow a hole through it, but it's more solid than that, I think.
Felfiz, if you would still like to do the Dispel Magic, I'm going to need you to roll for me, please. It is an intelligence check.
I'm just looking to see what I have that might be a...
Okay. Unfortunately, that is not enough to make
Can
that...
I actually that up?
Sure, you can do whichever. Sure. Okay. Alright, so you throw this Dispel Magic out there, and this... It's one of those things that... It seems like it hits this shimmer, and it's as if it takes a moment longer than it should have. And you're not quite sure if it worked or not before it goes away. You still have to figure out how to get across the bridge, but this dome that was covering it seems to have vanished. At least for now. Because you did see that it popped up whenever someone went across the bridge.
Slowly fly up and to the point where it popped up and kind of give my hand over the area where it popped up.
Okay. You do so, and doesn't seem to do anything.
I another feet forward slowly, just testing out, see if anything else gets triggered. I'm a bit above the bridge right now.
Mm-hmm. Nothing seems to happen.
I'll still try and be stealthy so I don't have my bonus, but I rolled an 18, so not too bad.
Mm-hmm. It seems you get the feeling that perhaps this was a one and done.
Telepathically talk back to group. So far so good, because I'm assuming they can't see me.
They cannot.
Well,
but
I'm on the other side, dude.
But those of you who are still on this side, you notice movement to your right as some creatures seem to appear from some wreckage coming from the other side, from over here.
Cavity creeps.
It seems that whatever that sound was has gotten their attention. And they move towards the bridge. You also catch that there are others that seem to be going as well. Huh? Okay. All right.
Do we see them from here?
You see the ones, you don't see the others yet.
We see the ones to the right.
You do. You do. And,
As an
okay.
action, I'm gonna take my all-purpose tool and focus on it and give myself Sacred Flame for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
It's actually DC 70.
Okay. All right. So as that fireball goes off, yeah, you hear what sounds to be a tormented shriek coming from behind you. In this tree line that is behind you. All right, so that
Sora runs into the bubble. I'm out.
all right, so that is a fireball on those guys over there.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me get their stats up.
I don't ever get to cast this spell.
I know, right?
I have not cast Fireball in I don't know how long.
All right, dexterity here.
It's that one frat fire man, huh? Remember that?
I did not do that one. Actually, I think was Tomb of Annihilation was last time I cast Fireball.
All right.
Oh man, remember that fireball chain we went on? Just.
All right. So let's see here. Yellow, blue, black, purple, white, red.
Yeah, they all fail.
They did all fail. Okay, so that is 22 points of damage. They are all still up, but the best part is I need everybody to please roll initiative.
Hey, Susan.
Yes.
Do you want Katsu to do his own initiative?
I do.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna put these guys. Initiative.
Second one was for Aurora.
Okay. Alright, let's see here. Get everybody on here. This is a very long initiative tracker here. Alright, okay. And
Did you get Telvin number 4? And
I did not get Telvin number 4. Only got Telvin number 5. Alright, so let's see here. We'll go with this one. Get some battle music going on here.
Is Telvin number 5 anything like Mambo number 5?
It is very much like Mambo number 5.
we start hearing a little tune.
Alright. So, alright. So all of these guys over here are going to take 22 points of damage. Alright. And let me get these guys situated here. They are still up.
Alright, well,
Alright.
that's annoying.
It is annoying when they're still up, it's true.
No, I'm trying to add Sacred Flame to my character sheet and it doesn't want to load in the little pop-up menu.
Yeah, you always have to shut them down and go to the window versus the pop-up.
Yep. Yeah, you have to have it in the inside of the thing.
I know, and it won't
You have to
load.
reload.
So stupid.
Pain.
I know.
Full 20.
Right. Okay, so with that, let's see here. Descending order, Sora, you are up first.
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
I do see these guys.
You do see those guys. And these guys coming through the trees, and those guys over there that just got fireballed.
I'm going to use a bonus action to cast haste using Cricket Spell
Okay.
on Katsu.
Okay. You're hasting Kazoo. Okay. Alright.
May action to fire a starbolt on these guys right here. Purple.
Okay.
And hope for the best.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the 12 does not hit, but the other two do. you get 3
so
of them?
only the 16.
Or do you get 2 of them? No, you
2,
get
because...
Yeah. So only the 16. Alright, so 7 points of damage. Alright. That brings us to Chance. Okay. Are you running Chance? You want me to run Chance?
I got it.
Okay.
Chance will be at the center.
Okay.
Wait, no, they cannot. Yeah, why not? I will try to do a short bow attack on the same guy.
Okay.
They may not get sneak attack, but at least hit.
Holy crap! Yeah, they're gonna hit. That was a good roll. Alright, 8 points of damage. He is officially bloodied. Already. Jeez. Okay. Although he did take a lot of damage with that, so... Yeah.
And that'd be it for Chance.
Alright. Okay, so these 2 guys that are coming through the trees... Alright. They are well aware you guys are coming. Like that, you see they fly up and over the trees, and they are coming in. And they will go to the first people they see, which is gonna be these 2. Alright.
Too far away.
So first one is gonna be on Rosie. And that will be a 25 to hit for 14 necrotic, which is going to make it 7. But I do need a con save from Rosie, please. You're good. Okay. And then the second one is going to be on Felfiz. Okay. So 27 would make it 13 points, and I need a con save as well. Okay. So while Felfiz does that, Sky, why don't you go ahead and go for me? You are across the moat. Yep.
Ava's turn, or sorry, I'm just.
It's Rosie.
Sorry.
It's Rosie's turn.
Oh, okay. Hold up.
And then it's me.
My initiative got all messed up. Hold on. All right. I've got extra people in this initiative. That's what the problem is. All right. Do. That one. Then. Okay. All right. Yep, the other initiative got left on here, and so I have double initiatives on here. Okay. All right, so Rosie then. Okay, you're good, Felfiz.
Wait, how much? Okay, never mind.
It was 13. To you. That half for necrotic is going to come in big time.
I will do. I will just do a chill touch on.
A what? I'm sorry?
Chill touch on orange, I think.
Okay. Okay, a 10 does not hit them. All right. Anything else from Rosie?
No, Rosie took 7 and Falcon took 13.
Correct. All right, so Eivor.
I'm gonna
do all the things.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to, what was that, orange or yellow or
Orange.
mustard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will take a strike with the longsword one-handed. Do I get the sense these guys are kind of tough?
I mean, they look very undead and very much so, yes.
Cool. As a bonus action, just at level 2, I will cast Branding Smite on myself.
Okay.
It gives me extra radiant damage when I hit with a weapon. Submit. I mean, I have to hit first.
You do. Yep, but that's all right. So 4 points if
because
you
that's
hit.
how it works. Because I clicked it and it automatically rolled damage. One hand. Assuming 24 hits.
It does.
So 11 slashing plus 4 radiant. And if it's still up, I will take a second swing.
19 hits.
Yep. So that's another 10 slashing.
All right. Yep.
And I will have the goat move over to Felfiz.
Okay.
To engage with the other guy.
All right.
Yeah, just block the...
Okay.
The goat can't do anything other than take the dodge action because...
All right. So then Sky.
Still good.
What?
Hesitation. Sorry.
I'm trying to remember.
So you are across the moat from them.
Yeah.
You see the two that look a lot sturdier come at Felfiz and Rosie, and then you see the others climb out of the wreckage on the other side.
I'm gonna fly up about maybe 10 feet, I guess. 15 feet now above the bridge.
Okay.
Kind of look around. My eyes are gonna flash almost a kind of a stormy blue.
Okay.
I'm going to cast lightning.
Okay. And okay, so call lightning. All right.
Yeah, and it's going to split. It'll pop up about.
Okay.
Let's go down a little bit.
We're gonna go with all of the templates.
Right, so it's gonna kind of cover that zone for now.
Okay. And who are you aiming your original blast at?
It's gonna go right. One Ivor was.
Okay.
So it's gonna hit right there, 5 feet behind it, so it doesn't hit Rosie or.
Okay. For the purposes of, because we have a bunch of things on the screen, I'm gonna take the pass without a trace aura off because you guys are no longer passing without a trace. They know where you are. So.
Or do they?
They do. They do. All right. So that is a dex save from that guy. Oh, he's a dexterous little wisp of a thing.
Half damage unless it has resistances. I don't know what these things have. I don't think we faced.
You have not faced them. Nope. All right. So. Okay. That brings us to Aurora. And I do want to make sure you're using the right sheet for her because I did rebuild her. That is that sheet. Oop, hold on. Let's see if it's going to let it load. Nope. Okay. It should have loaded for you. So, it's the Undying Warlock.
Does she not have her Briarvine anymore?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can use that off the other sheet. I forgot to add it to this one. I forgot.
Yes, this would be a very.
Yeah,
anyway,
I'll put it on.
Yes. So yes, she will pop down to here. And use her Briarvine attack on the Shade by Ivor.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Okay.
But she will not pull
Okay.
the target.
Okay. That was my next question. Okay. So.
This would be a jazz style warlock because the charisma score is very bad.
Right. Okay. Poison. All right. Okay. Anything else?
No,
She gonna
does not have
move or gonna
mobility.
stay there?
She will not move. She is comfortable.
Okay. So, Felfiz, that brings us to you.
Okay, just to make things more complicated for you, darling. Spirit Guardian.
Okay. So, I just want to point out, for all of the updates, you can now make changes to your own tokens. And I think you might be able to do that, but I'm going to go ahead and do that for you right now, because I happen to have it up at the moment. All right. What do your 15-foot radiant little, or your spirit guardians look like? Are they the badgers still?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll that for me, please.
I didn't wanna.
Okay.
Apparently, I was clicking on the wrong page.
Okay. All right. So 17 points of damage if they fail their wisdom save on their turn. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna move.
Okay. Where are you going to move to?
I'm gonna take like one step.
Okay. I am aware because of Goat, it is at disadvantage, but it will reach out for you.
Oh yeah, it's definitely imposing disadvantage. Yay!
Hey, goaty goat.
Uh-huh. That's the whole point of the goat being there.
All right. Zan is going. Do you have a plan for Zan over there?
Not using spells yet.
Okay.
But he's... Nah, actually, he's gonna cast Bless
Okay.
on Kazoo, Eivor, and Sora.
Okay.
Actually, I make that second level, so what's also at Aurora as well.
Okay. So bless. Okay.
Yep. Kazoo, Sora, Aurora, and Eivor.
Okay. Kazoo. Aurora. Eivor. And who was the last one? I'm sorry.
Sora.
Sora. Okay. I'm like, I missed one. Okay, got it. All right, there you go. All right. Well then, with that bless, it's gonna bring us to Kazoo. I'm gonna have all of the little token markers, by the way, just all of them.
Can you move the?
You could probably drop the lightning. I've got a good idea of where it covers.
Yeah. Kazoo will move right there and attack or whoever
There we
the
go.
card is.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. You can throw it on another layer.
It's on the map layer. Yep. So you can't move it on accident. All right. Or I can't move it on accident. All right. All right. So that's a 12. 12 is not gonna hit. Yep.
Yep.
Hold on. There should be a... There you go. That should be able to put it to bless. There you go. So you can put it onto the thing. Alright. Okay, so 14 will hit, yes. Alright, 9 points of force damage. Okay. Alright. And Kazoo is the magic-y, so that works. Alright. Kazoo is like a monk. His fists are magic. Alright.
Yep.
Anything else for Kazoo?
Right now, Kazoo will just stay where he is.
Okay. Telvin.
Let's see. We'll pop down here. And let's see. Attack the one by the goat and
Okay.
Rosie, because that is the boo. But I don't want to blow anything too big now, so he will cast Mind Sliver.
Okay.
So it is DC 17 Intelligence saving throw, and I will roll damage.
Oops, not at disadvantage. It's the first one, which is a 6. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so that one takes 6 points of psychic damage. Alright.
And subtracts 1d4 from next saving throw. Before my next turn.
Alright, it is officially bloodied. Alright. So, with that, are you moving or are you going to stay there?
I will stay put.
Okay, now that I zoomed in, I gotta zoom back out because these other guys are moving. Alright. So, with these guys, they have... What movement do they have? 30. Okay. Alright. They are going to all move 30 feet and then 60 feet. There we go. Although I'm gonna shift a little bit more because of the tree line. So they'll actually be like there because of the tree line. It's the same movement spot, but yeah. Okay, so Sora, that brings us to you.
I'm going to aim at this right here.
Okay.
First attack. Let's see.
By the way, Sky, I just wanted to give you more targets. You are welcome. Okay. Alright, that will hit. He's still up.
Alright, second attack.
That definitely hits. Okay. So a total of 7 points of damage. He is bloodied, but he is still up. Anything else there, Sora?
I'm just going to move back where Shane is, and that'll be it.
Okay. Alright, what is Chance doing? I mean, Chance has all of the things that will give them sneak attack with that one that's almost dead. Or the other one. It's up to them.
You know what? I like that fun.
Okay.
I'm going to cast this. So.
Oh, green flame blade. Okay. All right. All right.
Ah, come on.
No.
Can I use my AC?
You can. All right, there you go. Chance sits down, starts licking themselves. True facts. They are a cat after all. It's like, well, I'm done. All right. So.
That's from the green flavor, and this is a sneak attack.
Yep.
Did it well?
No, it should roll. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Okay. That guy's gone. Yeah, gone. Just evaporates into nothingness.
Green flames. Mm-hmm. Kenneth will move. Oh, where Soul is. The rest of the movement. And that's it.
All right. So that leaves only one of them that is in your range there, Felfiz. So that is a Wisdom save or a Dex save? Remind me. Wisdom, right? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And that is 17 points of Spirit Guardian damage. All right.
Spirit Guardians is radiant, is it not?
It is.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then it is their turn. With disadvantage because of the goat.
No, the goat only does it once.
Oh, that's right. You haven't had it back yet, so just regular. So then that is going against Rosie. That was terrible.
Didn't need disadvantage.
That was terrible. You know what? You guys can use it, or I'm using them too. We'll do an Ashy on that. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So
like another force is helping this thing, man.
I mean, right? It is like another force. So that would be 6. We'll go with the top total for damage. So that is 6 points of necrotic damage to Rosie. But I need a con save from Rosie, please. That is a 12. That is not enough. So that hit point max is reduced by 6. What was your aid that you got for Rosie?
I got 10.
Okay, so you're still above your max for... Nice.
No. I got hit with 7 before.
No,
But she made the con save, so it didn't go down. She took damage, but it didn't lower the HP.
Yeah,
max HP.
So technically, with aid, it added to your max HP, and then I just took 6 away from it. So you're still actually technically above what you had to begin with. So that's awesome.
And I have a thing that's going to be very good when we get into the actual boss fight.
It is Rosie's turn.
Where is it? I will just, I'll chill touch this one. No, I won't.
I want to point out, you guys collected NPCs in this campaign, which means you have to play more than one character. If you collect familiars or animals, you don't have to play full casters.
I don't mind playing more than one.
Cooper's ended up with 4.
He is my
That's because Cooper has a problem.
I mean, you're not wrong. But it's a good kind of problem because it keeps him from coming up with those weird I think I'm gonna try something dumb moments.
And you keep telling yourself that, Susan. That just gives him more tools to do that with.
It's true. It's true. All right. So what is Rosie doing?
You're enabling him.
He's not supposed to know.
I think I'm just going to fire a bolt.
You're gonna firebolt the one that's right next to you?
No, I'm gonna do a shatter over to the other.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're gonna throw shatter up over the other guys? Alright. I'm pretty sure they're all close enough for you to get everybody in it. 5, 10... Yep, you can get everybody in that. Oh, nope, right there. There we go. So you can get... I'll give you 4. I'll give you purple, black, blue, and white. Okay. And that is a dex save, correct? Oh, con save. All right, there we go. All right, so blue. Yep. Black. Okay. Purple. And white. Okay. I really feel like that first roll should have been purple, but, you know, I started at the top. All right, so that is 13 thunder damage to them. Okay. So, all right. And so, let's see.
That's for my intellect fortress.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That one is bloodied. This one is 13. All right, because that was a save of 15. Okay, so... All right. This guy, even with his save, is gone. Purple is gone. And then white makes it for half. Okay. All right. Okay. So then that brings us to Eivor.
Cool.
I was gonna take a step back.
Okay.
I am gonna...
He has his reaction back, though. He does.
No. Yeah, the goat has its reaction.
The Wraith has his reaction back, because he just went right before Rosie. So, is Rosie taking a step back?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try. Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
And so I'm gonna need, so that's gonna hit Rosie. Alright. That is not enough. They lose another 7 from the max.
I don't like this thing.
I know, I like it a lot.
My turn now, right?
It is, as, yeah. You do have Intellect Fortress up though still, right?
Actually, Flash of Genius, she adds my intelligence modifier to her save.
Okay.
So she doesn't.
All right. So never mind. You don't take those 7 lost hit points off of your max then. Just off your regular damage, yeah.
Yeah. 22 hits for 11.
It will.
Rosie also gets 2d6 hit points back from my healing thingamawhatsit. 7.
Your thingamawhatsit. Okay.
Flash of Genius, Spark of Genius, something like that.
The Flash of Genius. Yeah.
That too. And then... Yeah. How's it looking? And how's Rosie looking?
How's Rosie looking, Tor?
She's okay.
Okay.
It's looking okay. It's still mostly together.
Okay, and then the goat's gonna kick it in the face.
Okay.
Or try to, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And me and the goat are right up in its grill.
Yeah,
so.
You are. All right. So yeah, it's looking. It's looking like. I mean, it's holding together, but it's still looking kind of rough. All right. So Sky, that brings us to you.
Well, I'm a little worried about these guys charging in from the east over there. I'm gonna point at the ground right between blue and black.
Okay.
To cause another lightning strike.
Okay.
Saves DC 7.
Okay.
It's 27 or half of it.
Okay. All right.
Lightning, if that matters to them. I don't know on these creatures.
All right. So you said 27 or half? Okay, so black is gone. Blue is barely standing. I rolled that natural 20 for blue, and blue is barely standing. All right, are you moving, or are you going to stay on that side of the thing?
I'm going to look around. Is there any sort of movement going on?
Give me a perception check.
Around me.
You do hear movement behind you.
In that case, I'm going to telepathically warn everybody. We got the attention inside the castle, and I'm going to fly. Let's go just over the bridge site. If I do fall, I won't land in the moat.
Okay. All right. So then that brings us to Aurora.
So there's still the one here, right?
There
the
is.
Bottom.
Yep.
Green one. All right. She can step around. That way she doesn't crack Eivor in the back of the head.
I mean, that's probably nice of you.
I mean, I'm short, so you could probably just swing right over me.
True, but she doesn't want to risk cutting off the mohawk. So
I do appreciate that.
she'll try to briar vine that one, and she's blessed. So, or okay, Shades of Friday.
Uh-huh. All right, 15 will hit with that, yeah. You see that the poison doesn't seem to be doing any damage,
Yeah, still,
but
10.
they are taking damage, and they are now looking bloodied. All right. Anything else?
Nope. She'll
All right.
pop back over here.
So Felfiz.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame the one down here.
Okay.
Does it take damage on their turn or my turn? Their turn.
The wisdom
turn,
save?
Turn.
Their turn. It's the top of their turn.
That sucks.
Okay. Do.
Crap damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna move.
Okay. Where are you moving to? All right.
There.
All right. What is Zan doing?
Downward.
I mean, you guys knew there was going to be undead, so we're bringing the undead here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know that.
Mhm.
Wish I could help Sam with this. What the hell? Susan, not gonna do something stupid.
I
and
think so.
I'm gonna get in close.
Okay.
Say words. You shouldn't be here. Stop.
Okay.
And try to use word awakens.
Okay.
Like I said, stupid.
I mean, not really, because that was enough. All right. They are no longer in initiative order because there are no longer those wraith. All right.
Dan has a lot of good at healing, but not a lot of attacking spells.
I mean, that was a good one. All right. So, with that, what is Kazoo doing?
Basic command is to defend everyone.
Okay.
So by that logic, attack the enemies that it can see.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. So it goes running over to the white one. Okay.
And try to do 2 attacks
Okay.
on it.
Yeah, that hits. Okay. It's looking rough. All right. That will definitely hit again. And you guys watch as Kazoo just takes out that one. All right. Telvin, that brings us to you.
Alright. Alright, so he will target the bloodied blue one here,
Okay.
and he will use a firebolt.
Okay. That will definitely hit. And that will take out the blue one.
And that move to the edge of the bridge, and that will be end of turn.
Okay. So, with Kazoo being the only one that is right there, these guys are immediately going to go to Kazoo. And you see that, oh, this is a DM question. I gotta question myself. Hold on. No, he's not gonna do that, because he's not a humanoid. They're gonna take, longsword swings at Kazoo. So that is yellow. 2.
I think the 8 misses.
Maybe. Then there's the 2 for red. Yep, that was terrible. All right. So with that, we come to the top of the round, and we are actually going to go ahead and call it right there, as it is already, right at 9 o'clock. So we are in the middle of this fight, but we will pick up next week and see what is it that was making that noise on the other side of the bridge that Sky caught the sound of. But until we do that, I do want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out here within DMS Adventures Tavern. Just a reminder, we are raising money for Extra Life. We are raising money. Currently, I personally have $550. The team as a whole has almost $800 raised already. We just added a little over $80 this last week, thanks to some amazing donations. But we are working for $2,000 for me personally, or $4,000 for the team by the end of the year, with our Extra Life stream coming up. But until next time, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Don't forget, we have on Monday our Princes of the Apocalypse adventure, and then on Friday we have our Eberron Oracle of War, and then right back here next Saturday to pick up where we left off. Now let's see here, who is on that we can raid? We actually, we are going to, we're going to actually just call it right here. So, thank you guys so much, and be on the lookout. We are going to be doing some Extra Life streams coming up. But until next time, thank you guys so much for hanging out here within DMS Adventures Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. Thanks, guys.